First and 10, looking for the screen. Gaines is intercepted by Kegler. As Baltimore State just doing a great job of running the football on this drive. And here's the handoff to Seymour. And first and 10, handoff to Seymour. Plenty of good blocking up front.
Welcome to the Baltimore State Dynasty.
What's going on, guys? Kaz Cray back with another Baltimore State Dynasty video. And this game is a very important game for both of these teams. Baltimore State hosting Marshall for Baltimore State's senior day. But even beyond that, the winner of this game goes to the Conference USA Championship game, with Baltimore State sitting at 8-0 in the conference, Marshall sitting at 7-1. It really is a case of winner take all in this one, with Baltimore State sitting at number 2 and Marshall sitting at 11. The winner of this game could put themselves in a really good position to play for a BCS bowl game. Of course, Baltimore State number 2 in the BCS rankings, so they're playing for a national championship for the next 2 games. At least this game and next if they get there, obviously. And this game should be a good one. Baltimore State going to kick it off to start this game. Aaron Manley going to boot it deep, and here we go. A great kick, and it's going to go all the way into the end zone, and Morrow just going to kneel it. So Marshall will start the first drive of the game from the 25-yard line. Now, as I mentioned in the preview, Marshall hasn't played a team with more than 6 wins, so this will be a tough test for him, as Xavier Gaines going to dump it off to Sean Savoy for 9 yards on the first play of the game. Now we have a 2nd and 1. Gaines in the pistol. He's going to hand off to Joshua Daniels, and Daniels going to fight forward for 4 yards and a first down. And now a 3rd and 10 for Marshall. Gaines out of the pistol. He's going to throw over the middle and incomplete. Just overshooting his intended target, and Marshall will have to punt it away. And out comes Franklin Jones in the Baltimore State offense. Jones coming off a really bad game last week, and he's going to pitch it to Seymour. And Josh Seymour has nowhere to go, losing 3 yards on the play. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 13. Jones in the pistol now. Play fake to Seymour, and Jones is blown up in the backfield immediately, losing 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 18. Jones back to pass, under pressure, and he's going to be brought down for another sack. It's 2 sacks in a row for Marshall, and Baltimore State will go 3 and out and punt it away. And Manley going to kick it deep. And here's a return by Morrow. He's going to get past the 50, past the 40, and up to about the 36-yard line. A 14-yard return on the play. And now Marshall with great field position starting this drive. 1st and 10, looking for the screen. Gaines is intercepted by Kegler. Kegler with plenty of space in front of him. He might take this to the house. Daniels in hot pursuit, and Daniels going to catch him at about the 12-yard line. But Kegler, a master of getting these interceptions on screen passes. And now Baltimore State with great field position. A 2nd and 9. Seymour going to run the counter and pick up 11 on the play. And a new set of downs for the Stallions. Now 1st and 10. Jones going to hand it off to Seymour up the middle for the touchdown. And Baltimore State strikes first. It's now 7-0. A little less than halfway through the first quarter. Marshall football now. It's a 1st and 10. Gaines looking over the middle, and a great one-handed catch by Devin Miller. Kegler could have intercepted that possibly. Instead, now it's a 2nd and 3. Daniels with a handoff up the middle. He's going to pick up 2 on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd and inches. Marshall in the pistol now, and hand off to Daniels again. But this time, Brandon Lee able to stand him up. And Daniels is going to lose a yard in the play, and Marshall goes 3 and out. Baltimore State football now, 1st and 10. Here's Jones looking. He's going to throw left side, and he finds Jimmy Blackman. Blackman up to about the 46-yard line. Now a new set of downs for Baltimore State as Jones looking pretty good so far this game. Now 1st and 10, counter to Seymour, and he's going to be brought down by his face mask. And that is going to be a 15-yard penalty against Marshall. It's something they definitely did not need to do. Baltimore State now at the Marshall 37. 1st and 10, read option. Jones going to keep it, but this time he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 13. Now a 3rd and 14. Here's Jones. He's rolling to his right. He's going to dump it off to Seymour. Seymour just going to fight for what he can get, and he's going to pick up about 7 on the play. And now Baltimore State going to try a very long field goal. So going to be a 51-yarder for Philip Hayden, and Hayden going to get it right through the uprights. And Baltimore State takes a 10-0 lead over Marshall, who gets the ball back now, 1st and 10. Gaines looking. He's scrambling, hit as he throws, and he's going to find Darian Owens. Owens going to get up to about the 43-yard line. Marshall's starting to show some life on offense again. Now a 2nd and 12. Gaines looking. He's going to try to scramble, but he's brought down for the sack. He initially ran into Hodges, but then Wentworth's able to bring him down. Now a 3rd and 17. Gaines looking. Throws left side and nearly intercepted by Deontay Muhammad. But it falls to the ground incomplete, and Marshall again will have to punt it away. And here's the kick. It's a pretty good punt. Bobby Rodriguez back to return this one, and he's going to take it up to the right side now. And he's up to the 30. He has plenty of space up to the 40. Inside of Marshall territory now, inside the 45 of Marshall. And Baltimore State with great field position to start this drive. Now a 2nd and 6. Jones on the read option. Jones going to get inside the 20 of Marshall. And a 22-yard gain for Franklin Jones on a great run. Now 1st and 10, Seymour on the counter. He's going to pick up about 7. And Marshall going to be called for another face mask penalty. So now Baltimore State going to be put at the 5-yard line now. 1st and goal. Jones going to drop back. He's going to throw right side. Finds Lawrence Henderson. And Henderson's going to get into the end zone. Dragged into the end zone by a defender. And now it's going to be a 17-0 game. Heading towards the end of the 1st quarter. Now Marshall football, it's a 3rd and 10. Gaines looking, he's going to throw over the middle, and a one-handed grab by Savoy, who fights forward and gets 11 yards on the 1st down. It should be the last play of the quarter. Here's Gaines looking, he's going to try to scramble, and Collier going to catch him, as that's going to count as a sack, a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring it into the 1st quarter. Baltimore State with a 17-0 lead over Marshall as we head into the 2nd. Marshall's trying to come back in this one as we start the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 12. Gaines looking to the left side. He's going to find Savoy right near the sideline. 16-yard gain and 1st down. Marshall now at midfield. It's the 1st and 10. Gaines going to throw right side. Finds Mitchell. And Mitchell going to fight forward for a 1st down. Picks up 12 on the play. Now Marshall inside the Baltimore State 40. Here's the handoff to Daniels. Daniels able to break a tackle. Picks up about 6 on the play. Now we have a 3rd and 4. Gaines in the pistol. He's going to drop back. He's looking over the middle, and a one-handed grab by Darian Owens. And he's inside the red zone now after a 20-yard gain. Marshall finally trying to get some points on the board. It's a 3rd and 7. Gaines throws left side, and he's intercepted. It's Dwight Patrick. And Patrick going to be brought down at the 10-yard line. The 2nd interception thrown by Gaines today. Now it's Baltimore State football. It's a 3rd and 11. Jones looking, and he's hit as he throws, incomplete. And Baltimore State will have to punt it away now. Marshall now facing a 3rd and 10. Gaines looking for the screen. This time no interception by Kegler, but Kegler does blow up Daniels in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. And now Marshall goes 3 and out yet again. 1st and 10, handoff to Seymour. And Seymour going to pick up about 8 yards on the play, running between the tackles. Now 2nd and 2. Jones in shotgun, and another handoff, this time a counter to Seymour, and he's able to get the 1st down just shy of midfield. Now it's going to be a 1st and 10. Jones in the pistol, gets a 4-3 look, and here's the handoff to Seymour, and gets a few blocks, and he's going to pick up about 9 yards on the play. Seymour looking good so far in this game. Now 2nd and 1. Another handoff to Seymour. He's getting plenty of carries on this drive as he picks up about 10. Just shy of the 30-yard line, but now a new set of downs for Baltimore State. Now on 1st and 10. This time Miles Reed checks into the game, gets the carry on the counter. Going to pick up about 6. Now 2nd and 4. And Blackman in motion. Blackman going to get the handoff this time, even getting the receivers into the mix as Blackman picks up the 1st down, 5 yards on the play. As Baltimore State just doing a great job of running the football on this drive. And here's the handoff to Seymour. He's going to get the 1st down and more, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And it is now a 24-0 ball game, more than halfway through the 2nd quarter, as Marshall's just getting dominated in this game so far, as Gaines brought down in the backfield for another sack. It's Wentworth's 2nd of the game. Now a 3rd and 13. Gaines looking. He has time, throws left side, and he's nearly intercepted by Muhammad again. But again, it's dropped as Marshall punts it away now. 1st and 10 for Baltimore State. Here's Jones. He's going to throw right side, finds Renner. Renner across midfield, and he's going to get up to about the 44-yard line. That's going to set up a 3rd and 1. Read option. Jones going to keep it. He's going to get the first down. He's hit hard, but it's going to be a penalty against Baltimore State. It's going to be a clipping call. So that'll push him back 10 yards. Now 3rd and 11. Jones again in the pistol, and he's going to fake it to Seymour. Looking down the field. He throws right side, nearly intercepted. Yulee just couldn't hold on to it, and Baltimore State will punt it away. Marshall football, 2nd and 10, and Gaines going to throw over the middle to Savoy for a 13-yard gain. And Marshall with another set of downs, now a 2nd and 6, looking for the screen, and this time Kegler out of position, couldn't even make the tackle there, as Daniel's going to pick up 7 yards on the first down. Marshall's trying to get some points before the half to get back into this game. Now 3rd and 10, and Gaines throws left side, incomplete, and Marshall will have to punt it away again. Baltimore State looking to get some more points on the board before the half. Now 3rd and 4, hand off to Seymour. Seymour going to fight forward for a first down, breaks the tackle, and he's up to about the 38-yard line. Baltimore State in a hurry up now. 1st and 10. Here's Jones looking, throws deep, and he's intercepted by Gooden. Tried to float it out to Renner, but it just did not work out. And Marshall will get the ball at about the 45-yard line, that is. Now 3rd and 9. Marshall trying to get some kind of points on the board. They're just going to throw a Hail Mary now, as Gaines throws it deep, and it's nearly caught by Eric Kuma, but he just couldn't hold on to it. And as we head to halftime, Baltimore State leading 24-0, just dominating Marshall. Second half of football coming up. While Marshall has shown flashes so far in this game, it's been all Baltimore State as they lead 24-0, just dominating Marshall on both sides of the football. Although Baltimore State has made a few mistakes here and there, but they begin the second half with the football. And 1st and 10, hand off to Seymour. Plenty of good blocking up front, and he's into the open field. Seymour's gone. Nobody's catching him. A 65-yard touchdown run to begin the second half, and Baltimore State just picks up right where they left off. Now 31-0 ball game. Now 3rd and 8 for Marshall, and here's the throw to Daniels. Daniels had the first down, but decides to run east and west for whatever reason. And that pretty much sums up how this game's gone for Marshall so far, as they punted it away after a 3 and out. Now 2nd and 9, Baltimore State running the screen. Here's Seymour pulling in space again, and he's going to be pushed out at the 38-yard line. A big gain through the air for Baltimore State. Now 1st and 10, hand off to Seymour, and he gets great blocking again, up to the 20, 10, 5, and he's going to be pushed out at the 3-yard line. A 34-yard gain, just 3 yards shy of the end zone. And now 1st and 10 for Baltimore State. Here's Jones. Gonna roll to his right. He's looking. He's gonna dump it off to Renner, and Renner gonna get into the end zone for the touchdown. And now a 38-0 lead for Baltimore State, as Marshall just completely being shut down. Now 2nd and 10. Gaines scrambling, and he's showing some fight right now. Across the 50 up to the 47-yard line. A 27-yard gain for Xavier Gaines. So at least he's showing some fight. Now 2nd and 9, Gaines going to dump it off to Savoy, and Savoy going to be caught after an 8-yard gain. Now 3rd and 1, Daniels in motion. Here's Gaines going to throw left side, nearly intercepted by Coleman. It falls to the ground incomplete. So now at very least, Marshall going to try to avoid being shut out. A 56-yard field goal on this wide left, no good. Rodriguez going to return it though, takes it out of the end zone. And he's up to the 20. He has space up to the 30, but he's going to be brought down at the 31-yard line. So that's where Baltimore State will start the drive now. 3rd and 8. Here's Jones. Throws last second, and he completes it to Blackman. Blackman up to about the 46-yard line. A 27-yard gain in the play, as Baltimore State looking to put some more points on the board. Here's Jones looking. And he's going to be brought down from behind, losing 6 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 16 now. Jones in the shotgun, and he's going to be looking deep now. He's going to throw across the middle, and nearly intercepted by Morrow. But it falls to the ground incomplete. Baltimore State punts it away. Marshall football, now it's a 2nd and 11. Here's Gaines looking, trying to scramble. Lee can't bring him down, but Muhammad able to push him out. Gaines going to pick up 8 in the play. Now 3rd and 3. Here's Gaines. He's going to get the first down. A big hit from Brad Brown, however. but Gaines able to hold on to the football. Now it's a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Gaines looking for another screen, but he's going to be caught in the backfield, losing 10 in the play. Hodges with his first sack of the game. Now 3rd and 20. Looking for another screen. Daniels gets it this time, but Kegler able to bring him down for a 2-yard loss. And now Marshall will have to punt it away again. Baltimore State starts to strive with great field position. Hand off to Seymour. Great blocking again. He might take this one to the house again. 10-5 touchdown, Josh Seymour. 48-yard touchdown run. And now a 45-0 lead for Baltimore State as we near the end of the 3rd quarter. Now 2nd and 15, Gaines going to be brought down for a loss. Hodges with the 2nd sack of the game. And that's going to bring it into the 3rd quarter. Baltimore State has this game well in hand, 45-0. There's really not a whole lot left to show you in this game. Baltimore State going to come away with a huge victory. But now we just got to go through the motions at this point. But a great catch by Kuma up the left sideline. A great throw from Gaines as well. Going to give Marshall a 1st down. They're at least trying to end the shutout. But Gaines going to be brought down from behind. A 7-yard loss on the play. Patrick with his 1st sack of the game. Now 2nd and 17. Gaines going to throw left side. Just dumps it off to James. And Jason James up the left side. And he's going to pick up about 14 yards on the play. Now 3rd and 3. Marshall still going with the no huddle, even this late in the game, as Gaines just throws it away for whatever reason. But now it's 4th and 3, and Marshall going to go for it. Again, Gaines in the shotgun. He's going to drop back, and he throws over the middle, and it's swatted away incomplete. Marshall turns the ball over on downs, and at this point, Baltimore State just can continue to run the clock. Now 2nd and 6, hand off to Seymour again, getting a few blocks, and he's going to get the 1st down. And Seymour with 255 yards on the ground so far in this game. Pitch to Seymour on 2nd and 4. He's going to get the 1st down and more. Nice little juke move up to the 30-yard line where he's pushed out of bounds after a 16-yard gain. 3rd and 7 for Baltimore State. Here's Jones looking. He's going to throw over the middle, and he's intercepted by Gooden. 2nd interception of the game for Gooden in this one. Jones just kind of throws it away. All that does is really make his stats look worse, but it's all good. Now 3rd and 7, Gaines going to be brought down for a sack as Marshall continuing to try to end this shutout. And this is much later in the game now. 4th and 4, Gaines looking over the middle and nearly intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Turnover on downs, and Baltimore State going to win this one 45-0. But they're not done. Here's Miles Reed. He's getting good blocks as well. And he's going to be brought down at about the 4-yard line, a 28-yard gain in the play. And Baltimore State just trying to run up the score now. And a botched handoff by Jesse Garner. And Garner going to take this one into the end zone to cap off the scoring for Baltimore State. Baltimore State wins 52-0. Just completely embarrassing Marshall. Josh Seymour, 277 yards, 4 touchdowns in this one. And this was probably the best game Baltimore State has played in this entire series. Now, it does suck that they did throw the pick or whatever, or Jones threw 2 picks today. But overall, we didn't really need him to do much at all. He went 8 for 16 anyways. Seymour, 24 carries, 277 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Reed, 9 carries, 81 yards. And not a lot happening in the passing game once again, but with how good the run game was looking, how good the blocking was today, they didn't really need to pass at all, so... Great game for Baltimore State on both sides of the football. 3 sacks for Collier in this one. Kegler, of course, had a pick again. And actually, Dwight Patrick did have a pick as well. But overall, it's a dominant performance from Baltimore State. And they're going to their 3rd straight Conference USA Championship game. As for Marshall, they really did not play up to expectations at all today. Xavier Gaines was really rattled in this one. He did come in with an injury anyways, but still... He got no help from the running game at all. Daniels, 9 carries, 10 yards today. His longest carry was 6 yards. Pretty disappointing. But overall, Baltimore State's defense did a great job of shutting down this Marshall offense. I mean, Marshall, again, had not played an opponent with more than 6 wins before playing Baltimore State, so they really got shell-shocked in this one. They were ranked 11. I wouldn't expect them to be much higher than 20, to be honest, at this point, if they don't fall out of the rankings completely. But great win for Baltimore State. and you'll find out who will be playing in the Conference USA Championship next video. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the sub button if you're new, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, and whenever you're watching this. I'm out of here. Deuces.